Today, we have a remarkable guest who turned a simple observation into a nationwide movement. Adam Lowy, founder of Move for Hunger, started by collecting leftover food from his family's moving company clients and donated it to local food banks. Now, his organization has delivered over 20 million meals to those in need. Adam joins us now. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Adam, what a movement you have started. Can you tell us more about when you realized that there was such a need and how you can give back in such an epic way?
Absolutely. My family's owned a moving company for 100 years, so I grew up working on a moving truck, and I didn't know anything about hunger or food waste. We were just trying to do a nice thing. We started asking people if they wanted to donate their food when they moved, and in a month, we collected 300 pounds of food from essentially doing our jobs. It was that moment that I realized that people want to do good. They don't always know where or how, but if you make things easy, in this case, we brought a food drive into people's living rooms. They were going to take that opportunity to help their communities in need. And ever since, it's just grown beyond moving companies. 1,200 movers across the country, 500,000 apartment units we're picking up from farms and distributors and wholesalers, ensuring that less food goes to waste and more food makes it to families that really need it.
Whenever I interview people like you that have organizations like this that collect the food waste and donate it back, it just blows my mind how wasteful we all are when it comes to what's in our pantries and our refrigerators, right? I mean, reflect on that because it really is staggering once you take a step back and look at the bigger picture.
People don't talk about it, but 38% of all the food produced in the United States ends up in landfills. The average American family of four wastes $2,700 worth of food annually. So forget about a tax credit. Like, we're just literally throwing food away. And oftentimes it's because of just miscommunications, misunderstandings, right? You look at a date label, best by, use by, sell by, expires on. Like, none of that actually means anything. When food starts to turn, it releases methane gas, releases greenhouse gases, right? So your food will tell you when it's turning bad. It will taste bad. It will smell bad. Not a date label. So I always say, like, don't pay attention to the date label. And when you're grocery shopping, like, buy that apple that has the blemish or the carrot that's going out to the side, because ugly food needs love too. Otherwise, that food's likely just going to get thrown away as well.
Hey, the ugly food shows you that it's truly organic. That's what I always say because in
That's
nature,
right.
it's not perfect. Yes.
Not
So,
perfect.
well, Move for Hunger, you're located in Monmouth County, and you've created such a network for moving companies to collect and deliver food. How does this process work, and how do you coordinate such a large-scale effort?
I have a phenomenal team, so I'll say that. But really, we've basically trained companies to make food recovery part of their daily operations. So what started with one moving company has now turned into 1,200 movers across all 50 states and Canada. We do a lot here in New Jersey as well because this is home for us, right? There's nearly 1 million people living in New Jersey that don't have enough to eat, and we're working really hard to ensure that if you're moving and hire any of the moving companies that we work with, they'll offer you the opportunity to donate your food when you move. No cost for you. They're there anyway. They'll pick the food up. They'll bring it back to the warehouse once a month. They'll take it to a local food bank. So the food generally stays within their community. It's not getting shipped overseas or anything like that. We've actually now delivered enough food to provide nearly 40 million meals to families in need, which has been incredible. We're about to hit our 40 millionth meal in August, which will correlate with our 15th anniversary. So we're really excited about it.
Do you have big plans to celebrate that 15-year anniversary?
Oh man, it's hard to step back every once in a while, but you're going to see a lot going on in terms of reflection on social media. But if you visit us or follow us at Move for Hunger or visit moveforhunger.org, you can learn more. You can donate to support the cause. Every dollar donated helps provide 3 additional meals to individuals in need. So our dollars do really go far, but really growth. That's the goal, right? We fed about 8 million people last year. We're going to feed 13 million people this year. And then the sky's the limit as we move into 2025.
So we're obviously in the thick of summer right now. Do you see a difference in people's food habits and waste and need during the summer months versus the winter?
Um, I think there's more time. I'd say a lot of people gather a lot in the summer. You see a lot of these barbecues and parties, and people are bringing sides, and there's a lot of leftovers, and oftentimes you see a lot of food go to waste. Guilty of it myself sometimes. If you think about a Fourth of July, barbecue, thinking about that. But at the same time, also, kids are out of school during the summer months, right? And no one's really talking about food banks or food insecurity. We tend to talk about these issues during the holidays, but people are hungry year round. So it's this time of year where kids aren't receiving, school breakfast and school lunch, that they really do need more support. Not only organizations like ours, but also food banks and pantries, locally here in the state. So I definitely recommend getting involved and supporting all hunger relief organizations during the summertime. But for moving, people are moving more frequently in the summer as well. So our movers are out collecting more and more food during these months where it's more critically important to get that food to families struggling.
I'm so happy you pointed all of that out, especially the kids out of school and still needing lunches, because you're so right. You always hear around Thanksgiving and the holidays, to give, but there's people in need all 365 days. And thank God for you and your people. You are making a tremendous difference.
Oh,
Adam,
thank you so much.
Adam, thank you for joining me today on the New Jersey Morning Show. One more time, give our viewers your website and how we can support.
Please visit moveforhunger.org. You can get involved. You can hold a food drive. You can make a donation. You can donate your food when you move. Just get involved any way you can.
All right. Thank you so much, Adam, and hopefully we'll see you down the shore sometime this summer. Thank you.
We'll see you here.